Come out to Athens August 18th for the 32nd annual Athens Corn Fest. There'll be lots to see and do for the whole family, including the Athens Idol Contest, Ball Hockey Tournament, Scarecrow Contest, and Children's Parade. Live entertainment includes Little California, Catalina, Tom Wilson, and Junkyard Symphony. There'll also be pony rides, jumping castles, petting zoo, a reptile show, and much more. 32nd Annual Athens Corn Fest, Saturday, August 18th. For more information, log on to athenscornfest.ca. Sponsored in part by BNTV.
Parks Canada will work closely with local stakeholders, members of Parliament, and partners to minimize where possible.
A large crowd turned out on Tuesday evening in Lombardy to provide feedback to Leeds Grenville MP Gord Brown and his government about the cuts planned for Parks Canada, and specifically the plans for the shortening of the Canal's operating season in what the government calls the shoulder season of May and October. Residents, business owners, and others who work, live, and play along the Rideau Canal packed the Lombardy Agricultural Community Hall on Tuesday, saying a longer-term plan is needed for the Rideau Canal and Parks Canada as a whole.
Could see shorter seasons, reduced hours of operations, and fewer staff at Lock Station. This is cuts to operations, the bottom of the pyramid, the people that make things work. They're not cuts to and looking at HQ.
As a company owner, we would help any way we could to assist in more efficient utilization of things. I don't know whether it be volunteering a few members of my staff to help lock keepers put them through. I don't know. There's a lot of things we could do, and I'd be happy to further discuss it.
And he said that what Parks Canada seems to have become extremely good at is doing business with itself at the cost of delivering its mandate. And I think that that's this is a very important thing about what it is to be Canadian. This is what we consider as our strong community values. This is what makes us special. We've heard people, even tonight, from different parts of the world who've chosen Canada as their place to live. There's a reason it's here and it's special. We can't lose that. Thank you.
Some people who spoke last night said if the cuts go through, there'd be a loss of jobs, businesses could close, and the overall impact on the local economy around the canal. Last year, the Rideau Canal saw over 1 million visitors travel through the historic and scenic lock system. Brown says that about 70% of the lock use is in the busy July and August periods. In the last number of years, the number of visitors traveling the lock system has varied to as low as 1% in October and around 3% in May. He went on to say that he hopes that the government, residents, and businesses along the Rideau can work together to find solutions so that Parks Canada would not have to shorten the season.
Because it's my hope that we can ensure that the season remains intact. And I know that that's the goal of everyone in this room. And so I know that there's some discussions about whether the Rideau or the Trent Severn are being hit harder than other parts of Parks Canada. And in order to go and fight that, it would be really helpful. And that's why I'm holding this consultation. I know that others may not be having public meetings the way that we are here today. And I know how important the canal is to everyone in this room. It's important to me. And so I want to be able to take those ideas. There are some ideas coming out of the Trent Severn as well. And working with my colleagues along there and here along the Rideau, I'm really hopeful that we can make some impact so that this does not happen and we do not have a shorter navigation season.
In Lombardy, Dale Elliott, BNTV News.